Hey there, my name is Goldie, and this is your Movers and Mints Daily for July 18th, 2022. This is a daily show where I cover the most popular projects in the past 24 hours according to Magic Eden's marketplace, and we cover an upcoming mint, a popular one as voted on with the upvote feature in the drop calendar on Magic Eden as well. So before we hop into it, I always want to remind you I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research before investing in any projects. This is just meant to introduce you to the top projects in the past 24 hours. You take the ball from me and run with it however you want to. All right? So let's hop into it, starting with number five. And I'll preface this with saying a lot of familiar faces today. So number 5 is going to be Gothic Degens. So we talked about this one a lot recently just because they've done a great job at generating hype, making art that stands out from the crowd, and maintaining that floor price. You can see 17.8 is the current floor price on these guys. In the past 24 hours, they've done 2,196 Solana in volume in the past 24 hours, so that is pretty impressive. Now, that is a 28% decrease compared to the previous 24 hours, but that floor price is just about on par with the previous day as well. So maybe the sales are starting to slow down a little bit, but that floor price is seeing a lot of resistance between that 17.5 to 18 floor price. So I think it might be leveling out around here, and we'll keep an eye on it, see how things go, see if they can maintain the top 5 in terms of volume. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is going to be Primates. They're back in the top 5. Again, we've seen these fluctuate between 15 to 20 floor price. And I always want to reiterate, this was a project that has a very nice success story. There wasn't a lot expected out of them when they first started. It's a Web3 brand, really an all-inclusive type vibe, if you will. Also, unique art. It's not your standard, pixelated or drawing of something. It's kind of like 3D-ish, three-dimensional 2D. I don't know how you want to explain it, but either way, they are doing a great job in maintaining that floor price and really maintaining that hype. They're at a 16.5, 2,348 in Solana in the past 24 hours. A little bit of a dip. That's an 11% decrease compared to the previous 24 hours. But these guys aren't going anywhere, at least in my opinion. They've done a great job since they've been around. You can see they've done 310,000 in Solana in total volume. So, impressive stuff. They continue to stick around, and they're back in the top 5. So shout out to Primates. Let's move on to number 3, a super familiar face, OK Bears. These guys are up there, upper echelon, top tier. Not much to say about these guys other than I reiterate, a lot of resistance at that 100 point for the floor price. They dip below 100 here and there, but it's like 98, something like that. But you can see they're at 103 right now. And I'm really looking forward to the day when I can point out that they did 2 million in total volume all time. They're creeping towards that number every day. For them to be in the top 5 really doesn't take much because of that massive floor price. But still, people love these. They're a hot product or hot project. People love them, and they're doing a great job at maintaining that hype as well, and they're not going anywhere. So, OK Bears at number 3. Let's move on to number 2. Pokerfaces. So, I just, honest to God, missed the boat on these guys. I don't get what is going on with this project, but look at that floor price, 187.5. Unbelievable stuff, and they're maintaining it. 3,390 Solana in the past 24 hours that have been traded on Magic Eden. It's a 45% increase over the previous 24 hours. The average price for one of these is 147.40. So I'd assume whenever you see, the average price lower than the floor price, typically that means people are bidding on them and people are willing to get rid of them for a little bit less than the floor price. So probably that is what that's what I would expect is happening. Their floor price, though, has gone up 400% in the past 24 hours. the creator of Soul Crash, the number one crash game on Solana. 90% of Soul Crash's profits is distributed daily to Pokerface holders. So not a lot on the market, as you can see. There's 2, 4, 6 of them listed there. 118 owners. There's only 377 of them in supply. So just a really interesting project. Obviously, you're not getting it for the art. I mean, maybe you are, and you think it's kind of ironic. Whatever. They're blowing up. Crazy stuff. Let's go on to number one, which is going to be Crashfaces. These guys are dominating. This is the other division of it. So these have a 33 floor price. So pales in comparison to that 188 we were just talking about, but still pretty darn high. So it's the second collection of Soul Crash. So number 2 was the first collection. Number 1 is the second collection. That's really hard to say out loud. But they have a 33 floor price, 3,786 in Solana in the past 24 hours. A little bit of a dip in volume. That's a 42% decrease from the previous 24 hours. But the average price is 33, so right on par with the floor price that you see there. And these guys seem to be taking over the world at the moment. So really impressive stuff. They've seen a Magic Eden floor price raise of 468%. So Pokerfaces, 400% increase. Crashfaces, 468% increase in their floor prices in the past 24 hours. So as they say, to the moon with these guys. So that's going to round out the top 5. As always, I have all the links for the projects I just talked about in the description below, and I have the timestamps for everything too. If you want to skip around, be my guest. I try to keep these relatively short. Let's move on to the second part of the Movers and Mints Daily, which is popular upcoming mints. So if you're new to the show, what I do is I just pick a popular upcoming mint as voted on in the drop calendar feature in Magic Eden. I go to the drop calendar, I hit the upvotes to filter by highest, most likes down. So I've already done Soul Park, Formula X Genesis, and Oni Mafia. Today we're going to be doing Cosmic Citizens. Looks like they have a launch date, July 21st at 12 UTC. Now I have their Magic Eden page up here. It's an NFT collection comprised of 5,555 alien citizens from a far dimension, defending the galaxy from evil lurking throughout the universe. One of the first NFT collections that will feature a community-driven storyline with licensing opportunities for upcoming cartoon and merchandise. I've seen this attempted a couple times. I think it's a really cool idea. I don't think I've seen it, at least from my perspective, I haven't seen any project really hit it out of the park. But I think once one of these projects does, it'll be a real eye-opener because I think it's a really neat idea. Heading over to their Twitter, definitely a lot of followers, 61.3 thousand followers on their Twitter. They keep it simple. They got their Discord, their Medium page here, and it just says the official NFT collection. Bam, that's it, minting July 21st. This is what their art looks like. You'll see that in a second as well. I'm going to head over to their website. The website is very, very thorough, well put together. I wanted to scroll down here to the space map. Basically the roadmap, just another way of calling it that. But so they're going to have their mint community wallet. You like to see that, an exclusive community wallet to fund the roadmap. Cosmic Alpha, you always like to see that. Communities getting together to kind of pick and choose, share intel on upcoming projects that you can get excited about. Merch drops, I always love that idea of having an NFT project that you can represent IRL. They're gonna have prizes, and then join the other side. They're gonna create 3D models of their NFTs. They're gonna be playable in their own metaverse. Cosmic Fest, an IRL event. So obviously this is a roadmap. We don't know how many roadmaps have we seen with empty promises that never get fulfilled. So at least I love the idea of where this is going. And hopping over to their Discord really quick. I'm on their mint page in their Discord just so you can see, I can verify the information here, but basically whitelisted and OGs are going to get July 21st at 5 p.m. UTC. I'm sorry. It was 12 p.m. my time. I'm in Texas. Mint price is 1.69. You can get 3 of them, and the mint's going to be an hour and a half for them. Then it goes public. So if you're not whitelisted and you're watching this and you want to, get ready, that's going to be for 6:30 p.m. UTC. It's going to be a little bit of a higher price, just 1.79 SOL, and you can mint as many of them as you would like. All the information about their Discord is going to be on the left here. You can see that they have Bored Apes and Mutant Apes and Doodles in their guest list, I guess you'd call it. In their whitelist in the Discord here. So that's cool. I don't know how much of a flex that is, but at least they have a finger on the pulse of their supporters. And then you have plenty of different channels in here, and then you can prove that you're part of a DAO for possible whitelist integration, a lot of other stuff as well. So that's going to do it for the Cosmic Citizens, the very popular upcoming mint, launching in a couple days, in 3 days to be exact. And that is going to be it for Movers and Mints Daily. So thanks for watching. As always, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this. A lot of research and preparation goes into these videos on a daily basis. So please like the video, comment, share with a friend. Let me know what you think. I'd love to get your feedback. And if I've ever introduced you to a project that worked out for you that you really like, let me know. That'll make me all warm and fuzzy inside. So that's going to do it. Checking out from Frisco, Texas. It's Goldie. This was your Movers and Mints Daily for July 18th, 2022. We'll see you tomorrow.